Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's play our game. We got our guy here, and if you enter the game, we can jump, and then we can climb the tree, and we can go to different yeah, different platform, and yeah, then maybe here. Okay, yeah. I think that looks pretty good, and yeah. So, but still, a lot of the things need to fine tuning. But as a prototype, I think is already pretty good. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to dealing with the edges of the word. So if you are designing a word, say a level, and then you don't want the camera to go to the left, so you just see the edges of the word, or the right is right. Okay, so you sort of need to confine this. So for example, if you say, hey, this is the end of the word, you want to confine that, there's no further way that you can go. Yeah, we can do that. So we're going to achieve that and get started. So what I'm trying to do is to make this background time map, the layer background, and make our player layer. Yeah, let me just unplay this video, unplay this game, because you want to make permanent change rather than just testing change. So player, we get the layer default. Let me just change that, add a layer, and let's say that we also got a player layer, and let me copy that, and we also got this sorting layer. Okay, so this layers most of the time we use that for collision, and this sorting layer is sort of like the sort. Okay, so you show things in a certain kind of order. And yeah, so let's go back as in sort of a collision. So when you are at the edge of the word, you're going to bump into it. So let's add a collider, and you can add a custom collider. You can add edge collider, polygon collider. Polygon collider is pretty versatile. So if you got a sort of as the name suggests, polygon shape in mind, you can do that. You can use box collider 2D. Remember to add 2D to it. Yeah, you can do that. But you're going to adjust the size of it, box collider. So yeah, so this will be our box collider. So yeah, we don't want that. So I think I might as well just use the polygon because it's pretty versatile. So we got this polygon shape. Okay, and of course, if you have to use the box collider 2D, you can use box collider 2D, but you need to add that, and I think a lot of colliders need to be added. So yeah, so if you got a sort of a boxy shape environment, you can use this box collider like that. Okay, and you can get the top of it like this. Okay, then you can zoom it in, and you get a box collider here. And she looks pretty good, and of course you get polygon collider as well, yeah. So let's go to the virtual camera, and we can add components, we can add extensions to that. So what I'm going to do is to add a confiner. So as the name suggests, it's sort of a confine that inside of a certain collider, and we got bounding shape 2D. We can get this background time map and drag it here, and yeah, if you put it here, let's say it must be a polygon collider 2D or composite collider 2D. So even though you got a pretty good confiner shape, still it won't be able to work. A reason for that is that yeah, because the Cinemachine needs a polygon collider. So let's remove component. But hey, you already know how to use that collider and customize it. Okay, so it's a good thing, it's a plus. So go to this polygon collider 2D, and we can edit that, and Yeah, the reason use that is that you can click any edges and just confine that inside, and I think that looks pretty good. So you can click, drag up, okay, and you can get the edges to it, and you can zoom it in, okay, and of course you can add more edges to it, and you can just leave the edges here, or you can just try to get this sort of squarely shape kind of thing. Okay, you can do that, and then we can go back to virtual camera. We can just click and drag, missing collider 2D. You put it here, and we can get damping a little bit, so won't get a pretty hard bumping effect. And yeah, I think that's it. So you can get some, yeah, let's look at scene here as well as the our game. So if you click play, let me get it more real estate. Maybe just drag that a little bit. Okay, so let's click play. So you can see that when the virtual machine, virtual camera got the edges of it. Yeah, I think just to bump it down. I think that's is the layer issue. So, ooh, oh, yeah. So I have to find out the project setting. Okay, so we got the physics 2D, and I think there's a conflict. So we got player, we got background, and yeah, I don't think the background should be connect with the player or something like that. So I'm going to just switch it off. So background won't got the player, or won't get a default, yeah, ignore raycast or sort of thing. So you can switch every background physics off. Yeah, just collision matrix, so you won't collide with anything. So yeah, let's test it out. Okay, it's loading, and the finger crossed. Yeah, we're standing on the ground. The dampening zoom in effect is pretty good. Okay, I just jumped down. Yeah, pretty strange. Where's my sort of confinement area? We got this collision and virtual camera. Oh, I think I forgot to set the layer. So layer default, it changed that to, I just add the layer, but we haven't assigned a layer to the layer. Okay, so I think that if we go to the player, this will be background, and let's test it out. Finger crossed. Yeah, hopefully it will actually work this time. So, and wait for the collision to happen. And I think this collide. Okay, so the camera won't move. Okay, even though I try to make it move, it won't move. And because I also got a damping effect, so sort of you want to move and you just drag your back a little bit. So I think that's pretty good. And I try to say jump out of this world, and the camera won't follow us to the end of the world because I already confined that in a collider sort of a space. So yeah, even though I jump out of this world, the camera won't follow me. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So let's test the right side of this world. So we got our trees. We can climb down the trees. Okay. So yeah, let's got this platform. Go straight to the right. Maybe boop, 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 jump to the right side, and still I just can't walk out of this world. The camera just won't follow, so you won't be able to see the messy part at the right and top and left and the bottom side, because I just use my pen to draw this background. It's pretty messy, but the player won't be able to see it because we confine that in this invisible confinement polygon collider 2D, and we sort of add a extension to the Cinema Machine confiner to it, so the virtual camera won't follow and won't get out of this confinement. Okay,